What's up, everyone? It's Fire Chula here, aka The Real Dragon Eye, coming to you with another video. In this video, I wanted to do kind of like a rundown of what I honestly think of these people on the most recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. And I'll be honest, some of these people, it just really seems like they haven't tried to stop and think before moving to these countries. Like, for example, Jenny, who goes all the way to India to be with her true love Sumit, she doesn't understand the culture or doesn't even show somewhat of a respect for the culture. Like in the beginning, if you've watched any of the episodes, you'll see that Sumit takes her to a shop, to try to have her dress in traditional, clothing that the women in India wear. And she was making a big deal that she didn't want to look a certain way or look like she was older. And now in this episode, like, she doesn't like being left in the apartment by herself in a country that she's not able to work or speak their language. And because Sumit had to go back to live with his parents because he was afraid his parents would start, of course, getting suspicious and looking for him because they don't like the fact that he's with Jenny. And let's go to another couple, Corinne and Paul. One of the most, oh my god, the dramatic couples I've seen before. All I can say is I love Corinne to death. She looks like the most sweetest girl ever. But Paul, he comes off as very, I don't know if you would describe it as manic, but he has like this manic, personality. Like everything gets him bent out of shape, and he's starting to show signs of very like childish behavior. Like he's not being mature, he's not being a real man to her. And then he's turning around, like turning the pages on her, like literally trying to accuse her of stuff when he's not doing his job, as a provider and as a good man for her. And if I was in her position, I'd be telling him off. Like, if you came over to Brazil to take care of me, step up to the plate and do something about it. Don't just rant and complain and procrastinate. But he kind of seems off. Even when he was on the episode of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, to me, he just comes off as very, like, he's got some mental illness issues, or he's not mentally stable to be with somebody on a mature level or even be a parent. But let's move on. Ji-hoon and Devin. Now, as you guys may have seen, Devin just gave birth to her and Ji-hoon's beautiful baby boy named Taeyoung. And she was upset because Ji-hoon couldn't make it to America to see their son being born. But I kind of understand, from Ji-hoon's, side, because it's very difficult when you're in a different country and then you have to make preparations and pay for an airline ticket to another country. It's very expensive. And even though there's something going on, like a birth of a child, like, it's very difficult to get there when it's happening. So when he finally gets to America, Devin's mother picks him up and he gets to see his son finally. And yes, he's brand new to being a father, so I mean, he's not going to be perfect. I mean, nobody is. It's parenthood. But like, I kind of see between them, like, he'll learn along the way. I just think that Devin should just keep him, give him a chance. Like, don't expect everything to happen at once. Like, nobody becomes a perfect father in one day. Especially if you've never been a parent before. It's going to be brand new. And this is why I honestly believe she should, take things slow with him, not just get mad at him or get, frustrated with him just because he's never taken care of a baby before. And, be able to forgive him for not being able to be there on time for the birth. I mean, people just don't have money flying out of the sky to pay for things. But I'm wishing them all the best. Like, I've been with people from overseas, from different countries, and it's not that easy. But anyways, let's go to the next couple, which it's of course, the couple from South Africa. And the whole safety measure, when they go to look for apartments, she is so concerned about safety, which anybody would. I mean, you don't want to be living in a bad neighborhood where you're going to be in fear of your place being broken into. But if you go into a country that does have a very high crime rate and it's very dangerous, that's what you're going to be expecting. It's not like over in America where you only have like crime and bits and pieces, like different places. Like over in South Africa, like it can be a war zone. And it's not like you're not going to see something happen. Like, if you go into a different country, you got to do your research. You got to be prepared. Don't just go into a country and not know not only the language, but also learn the culture and know what's going on in your surroundings. Like, some of these couples, they make me wonder. Like, you go into a country that you don't speak their language, you don't understand their culture, but then you automatically expect them to, like, convert for you, like, to speak your language and everything. I mean, you gotta pretty much, respect their culture and at least try to learn their language and get used to their living, surroundings. But anyways, that's all I wanted to do this video about. I'll post some more videos later on, but if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I do upload new videos. And I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I thank all of you that have subscribed to my channel and liked my videos. And I love reading you guys' comments. It really reassures me and pushes me and motivates me to make more videos. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Besos.